Hi everybody! I gotta skip over here to this thing to mute it when it comes on YouTube so we don't get a little echo going on. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Here we go. I can mute this. Now I know it's actually going live. I'm gonna mute. There we go. And I'll get back over here. Hi June, hi Happy Soul Sailor, hi Blackjack, White Rabbit. Did I miss anybody? Loud and clear, awesome. That's fantastic. Can you guys hear any background music? Let me see. Get this earbud in there. Can you hear background music? Little, kind of just, you know. Let me know if you can hear it. Because I can unplug this earbud thing, but I'm just not sure if you guys can hear it or not. Let me know. You can't. Hi Wyatt. Hi Craig. Hi Dave. You can. Okay, cool. Cosmic Kitty. Hello. Awesome. Glad you can hear it. That's fantastic. It's just kind of nice little light music. So I got what I put a poll at the top of the chat asking if you think all these balloons and UAPs being shot down suddenly over the last several days is a cover for something else, kind of a look here not there thing, or do you think we're under an alien invasion? I definitely want to know what you think. If you maybe here in a little while I might actually put up a link if you want to come on and talk about what you think about it and stuff. I've got some stuff to share, like just some different articles and stuff. Hi Welshhammer, about it. I'll be sharing that. I've been watching it. I think it's an identified craft. They're just not saying. I'm kind of on the fence both ways. Is it like, because White Rabbit says it's a cover-up. Well, what do you think it's a cover-up for? A distraction? Yeah. So do you think it's a distraction because of all the things that has been revealed on Twitter lately, the Twitter files, or I believe they were supposed to be releasing a bunch from the laptop this week. Posted a vid of light pillars last night or UFO. That's awesome, Welshhammer. On that you got. Definitely a cover up. So, they are releasing the Epstein. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I knew there was something big. There's a lot of big stuff. I watched a video. Hi, Carlos. Watched a video earlier about. Gosh, I watched so many videos earlier about Congress subpoenaed, and they're really questioning the ex-top Twitter execs about covering up, about censoring and flat out blocking medical doctors and stuff, real honest to goodness data, and so that was pretty interesting. There's so many things that it could be a look here not there, you know. Have you heard about the ones over China? I have. So that was interesting. I keep freezing up. Wow. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Hi Julie. Am I freezing up for everybody or just Wyatt? Let me know, please. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it. It's just looks like I'm getting a decent signal from my Wi-Fi. I'm not hardwired into the fiber optics for this. I have to go through the Wi-Fi. So if it is less than optimal, let me know. I don't know. You can let me know, but I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. I keep freezing up. That's interesting. Oh, my Wi-Fi signal keeps going up and down. That's interesting. I'm not freezing for June. See, I'm watching the little Wi-Fi signal keep going up. Now it's up. But it keeps going up and down. We're having some really... I can turn the music off. Maybe we'll see if that helps. Let me turn that off. Okay. Nope. How do I turn it off? Hang on a second. There. Now. Let me know if that's better. They don't want us to know. Maybe we can talk about UFOs. Yeah. Well, you know what? I've been saying bring on the aliens for years. We're tired of all the crap from 2020 till now. We're tired of all that. We're tired of this and that and this and that. We've heard it all. Bring on the aliens. I've been saying it for years. Definitely something going on. Apparently, I heard the one over Canada produced a red laser beam and they shot it down. Did you hear about the laser lights or something that were off the coast of Hawaii as well? I saw a video. It looked like green laser lights or something. I totally lost my internet connection and it came back on. Says Blackjack. Yes, north of me, but last night something else. Yeah, we are living in strange times, and if you're not awake, or at least a little bit awake, to what the real world is like these days, I don't think there's any hope for you. I mean, come on. There's so much going on in this world. It's the rooster in the background affecting... Oh, can you hear Sam? Soup Pot Sam? That's hilarious. Yeah, he thinks he's the top, well, I was going to say something else, but anyway, he thinks he's top dog out there, I reckon. And he is always crowing. But I'll tell you what, our girls have been laying a lot of eggs. We got 3 yesterday. We've got 3 hens. So they're starting to lay a lot more eggs. I am awake and aware, says Cosmic Kitty. It's the sun, says Carlos. It's the sun that's causing the internet interruptions. Is that what you think? I think it might have been too much with the music and all, because ever since I turned it off, it seems like the Wi-Fi signal is staying pretty good. So anyway, let's see, we'll pull up. Oh, there's a channel my hubby shared with me this morning. He has been catching real UFOs, UAPs, and he talks about how he gets it and what he does and whatnot. And he's like military helicopters and things like that chasing these little UFOs. So he's got some really great videos. I want to play a few seconds of one clip, but then I'll put the link to his channel and you can check it out whenever you want. I heard that there's multiple balloons all over and being taken down. Still no answers. Makes you wonder what kind of test that was. Keep the bacon frying. Always. You know what? Now there were a few balloons, but the rest of them, they're actually the military's. So to me, that shot up a red flag. But anyway, here's this channel. I'm going to share just a few seconds of one of his videos, I think. And then I'll put I'll put up the link. Here it is. Alright, so this is a custodian file. I don't like that.
Pull out your phone, you see a helicopter, turn it sideways, landscape, zoom for 30 seconds. Look at this. They all get tagged. they all get tagged. Some spots are better than others. Marina Del Rey.
See it?
Looks like, yeah, this is the sheriff getting tagged again. A very busy day. Look at that.
He'll do it like
vertical, from the bottom straight up. That's one of the
some
5
filters and stuff so you can
observables,
see
too.
it better.
Straight up, no visible means of propulsion. But yet, this is what they're doing.
That was a
Again,
bird.
the UAP dragons, they're about 10 inches during flight. When they're parked, they're much smaller. Yeah, this is what's going on. Let's go to the next. Great, here we go. Here's the CHP, California Highway Patrol, escorting a VIP on the bottom. While he's escorting or reconning the VIP on the bottom, he's getting recon by a UAP right here. Pretty straightforward.
Okay. So that's all I'm going to play since that's, you know, his channel. I just definitely don't want to get copyrighted or anything. I don't know this person. Where are we at? I've got so many tabs up right now. But this is the link to their channel. If you want to check. He's got a bunch of them. A whole bunch of them. He's got a whole bunch of them. So, anyway, check that channel out. That's a good one. Let me close that so I have one less tab up. And on Twitter, I'm going to share some stuff on Twitter. Let's see here. Twitter. Okay, I just did a search on Twitter for hashtag UAPs just to see what came up. So, here we go, like UFO Forum. 4th UFO spotted over U.S. hours after taking down airborne object. Great Falls, is that Michigan? Where is that? So, there's that. Twitter's going wild over all these objects being shot down. Alien Twitter is going wild. A few answers are being given. This is the if this is the guy, I'm trying to find the video of him talking about it, but he's calling them UAPs, I believe. Trudeau says teams hunting for debris. That from last I checked, they still hadn't found the debris of what it was they supposedly shot down over Canada. According to a senator of Montana, the UFO is still hovering above the airspace. That was an hour ago. Then, of course, we always have the funny stuff. But there's a lot. Let me scroll back up. Whoop! Gotta love Twitter. What's this? I don't read Spanish very well without a translator, but basically an unidentified object has been detected over China. Okay, yeah, I've heard about the China one. There's a thing about it. My dad lives in China. I haven't heard from him for a while. UFOs, everybody. So if you look here, here's one. Hey Carlos, if you're still there, can you tell us what this says? Look at that. There's another one. 2 of them. 3. Whoa. That's a good one. This was just posted 9 minutes ago. Alright. I'm going to close that down. And open us back up here. Okay. Now, let me see what I missed in the... My internet keeps crashing today. The sun is very active. I think there's a flare coming. That's nice. That's nice of you to do that, Craig. He looked like he's pretty interesting. I've watched a couple of his videos this morning and subscribed. Twitter is amazing right now. I'm addictive as just got my channel back after a 3-year ban. I know, still haven't gotten my original channel back. Neither is James. Matter of fact, James is not allowed to make comments on pretty much all social media except for Truth Social. It's the only one he's not banned from. You can't help it if he tells the truth. In 1958, instrument package attached to the balloon called a radiosonde. Radiosonde. That's interesting. Or is it? Sunny here, says Blackjack. Hi, Freezy Peach. Definitely a distracted. Something big is coming. The Curious Bunny posted something I should see. Okay, I'll check her out. It's a nasty rainy day today. I don't reckon I'll be outside doing a whole lot. Look this up. Dry run. Balloons called top delivery platform for nuclear EMP attack. Whoa. UFOs filmed by tourists. So has anybody firsthand seen any of these so-called UAPs? If you have, I want to talk to you. If you've gotten some video of it, I want to talk. There I went again. I guess we're just all having issues here. We'll just have to deal with it, I guess. So, anybody want to come on and talk about this? I will be happy to have you on with me. Also, I don't know where Dana is. I hope she's okay. The beginning of this week, I came in from going to the store or something, and I had to go to the bathroom really bad. I had to pee so bad. So I ran in the bathroom to go, and my phone dropped in the toilet and killed it. So I had to go get a new phone. I lost all of my contacts. I can't remember 5 minutes ago, let alone remember everybody's phone numbers like we used to have to when we were kids. But anyway, I haven't heard from her, so I don't know if she's here. Dana, you need to text me because I don't have your phone number and I can't text you. I don't have it. Evidently I didn't have a backup on my contacts. So I put a thing out on Facebook for my family and stuff, but I still have the same phone number. I just have a different phone, and I lost all of my contacts. So, if you have my phone number, then shoot me a text so that I can put your number back into my phone. No, it didn't. It was dead, Jackie. The rice ain't gonna help it. Nothing. Plus, it went in the toilet. It was pretty. So. I just got me a new phone. It's not an expensive one. But I did get this cool case with it that's also a wallet. So I just got a cheap little phone. This is my new one. So it's got my stuff in it. Ring! Hi, thank you, June. Love you too. So, yeah, I've got to get, at least I had, some contacts and stuff on my Hillbilly Moonwatch Facebook page, some people and stuff, so I was able to message that way, but I don't have any video, but I do have 2 eyeballs. I seen one while I was in New York, and it was traveling from south to north at about 500 to 700 feet above ground. White Tic Tac, about 40 foot long at 2 a.m. That's cool, Floyd. James and I saw. We were standing. It was several years ago. We were standing down here by the barn, and just happened to look up, and we both saw. I mean, it was almost like a iridescent silverish color, saucer, tic tac, whatever you want to call it. More, I think it was more like a saucer, but it wasn't very high up there. But you know, of course, neither one of us had a phone or anything to video it with at the time. But we both saw it plain as day. Machine once on. Oh man, that sucks. Hi, Lake Superior Skywatcher and Nature Lover. So we are talking about the recent influx of UAPs and being in the mainstream media now about all this, catching all these new. And do you think it's a cover for something else, or you know, wondering if anybody has personally seen or even better gotten video. I know there are some people here that have gotten video of the Tic Tacs over the years because I've seen them. But as it, like in the last week or so, if there's anybody here that if you have a video you want to share, you want to talk about it, I will put up a link. Julie and I were talking. We're walking blue one night at around 1 a.m. in Florida. It was moving fast. Looked up and we see an object about 20 feet long, was grayish, was above the ground at 1,000 feet. Wow. Watched ISS footage. Cool. So, anyway, that's what I've been talking about, all this. That's kind of the news. There's a lot of theories going on. If you have a theory about these sudden influx of UAPs, some of which supposedly being shot down, I would love for you to come on and talk about it if you'd like. Just saw some video footage of the shot down UFO on the back of a lorry. Yeah, funny, they always around, but they never shot them down for. That's what I'm finding interesting. What's with them being shooting them down? And here's the thing: if they've been around probably longer than we human beings have been around, don't you think that they have the technology to deflect missiles or whatever it is they're using to shoot them down? Don't you think that they have the technologies to deflect that? Like, they can see it coming and just zip real quick out of the way. I mean, we've all seen footage or whatever, or even with our own eyes, of these UFOs that make sudden, you know, turns and zips and zags, zigzags or whatever. So don't you think that they would automatically know that there's a missile coming at them and they would get out of the way? So they're trying to tell me that they're just allowing themselves to be shot down? Or what I think they're doing is shooting down drones. What do you guys think? They're doing it because they're trying to cover up for all the other good stuff that's if not in the mainstream media, but it's all over alt media. We talked about that earlier. The Epstein files. There's a bunch of stuff, like, I don't know if it's the Black Book or whatever, but there's Epstein files are supposed to be coming out this week, and we've got stuff about the laptop. The House has been ramping up their questions and their investigations of all the dealings and goings on that's been going on for the last 2 years. All this bad stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that they could be trying to deflect from. They live beyond the poles. Maybe they coming to save us from the globalists. Wouldn't that be awesome? Weird News is reporting a burning object. Really? While stationed in the land of sand, we seen a lot of objects traveling in the night skies. Military said that we didn't see anything, plus many other strange things. I'll bet. Our own satellites could be falling, and yes, all is covered up. You think it's satellites falling? I mean, wouldn't they be, like, if a satellite, which most satellites are very tiny, and as soon as they hit the top of our atmosphere, they would burn up. According to the professionals, that they're so small that they would burn up, and we would never even notice. Now I do see a lot of flashes with my infrared camera if I let it sit out there. Every time I record, I see just like an explosion, just one frame, real quick, boom, explosion. I see them on almost every single time that I put it out there. So those are the things that I'm thinking are those like little are those little meteors or whatever, hitting each other. Who knows? Hi, Sweet Pea's coming to say hi. What? Hello. Here we go. Come here. She's been out in the rain. You got dirty feet? Look at them dirty feet. This is Sweet Pea. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Oh, where's Mama's girl? She is the sweetest thing. She really is. She's just the sweetest girl. There you go. Go down. Now I got little muddy paw prints all over my jacket. Jackie says hey. This is where her food is, and so you can't see it, but she's like behind me over here, and she's eating her little dish. Caught eclipse yesterday. Balloons. Was that yesterday? Eclipse was yesterday. We've had. I mean, it was gloomy. We had a few parting of the clouds yesterday, a little bit, but for the most part, it was gloomy. And today it has just rained and rained and rained and rained. At this point, I think we're living in a film. It's nuts. It makes you really question everything. When you start questioning everything, then all you're going to come up with is even more questions. It's like the rabbit, they call it the rabbit hole. It's like never ending, ever. The more you find out, the more you need to find out. And so for me, a couple years ago, I was like super caught up into it. It was consuming me all the time. It was just, I had to just keep digging and digging, and it was just consumed my life. And quite frankly, when I did get banned off Twitter on January 8th of 2021, I gave it all up. I just now, I go through, I get some news in the morning. Occasionally in the evening, I might look through my different media sources or whatever, but other than that, I just leave it alone. At some point, it's good to know what's going on, but you can't let it just completely take over your life. Unless that is your life. If it's your life to report everything, then that's fine. But for me, I gotta get out and do stuff. I want to go out and play with the animals, and I want to go take a drive and go to a waterfall, and I want to just go enjoy life. I'm not going to allow this crap to make me afraid to enjoy life. I just can't do it. So I have to block it out most of the day and just be happy and do my thing. Because I just can't. I can't be. I'm not going to allow myself to get all tore up and get all depressed and crap. It's not going to happen. Does anybody want a lunar card? Does anybody want me to pull them a lunar card? Just say me, and I'll pull you one. Right, exactly. Keep your vibration high and positive. Definitely. All right, Floyd wants a card. Floyd, you got the moon in Sagittarius. it says, be prepared to be adaptable as plans you have laid may take an unexpected course. Jackie wants one for Easy Peach and in June. Okay, Jackie, this one's for you. You got the cat. And it says, make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to the metaphysical world around you. That was for Jackie. June, this one's for you, and then Blackjack. Okay, June, this one's for you. You got the moon in Leo. And it says, it is an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy. June. Blackjack, this one's for you, hon. I agree with that for Freezy Peach. In the end, God always wins. Okay, Blackjack, this one's for you. You got the moon in Libra. And it says, avoid making serious decisions and instead focus on creating harmony within your relationship. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Jack. June. So they're right here. Anybody want a card? Just say I'd like a card in the chat, and I'll pull one for you. So I'm only going to be on for an hour today. So not that I've got a lot to do, but I am, because of all this weather, it's got my arthritis acting up pretty bad, and I just can't sit here that long. I have to get up and do something. It's like, if you do, I'm like, here's me, if I do too much, I hurt, and if I don't do enough, I hurt. That's what happens when you get old. I will be 57 this year, so, you know, it's in, my body's just wore out. I worked my butt off my whole life. Now I am retired, disabled, forcibly retired. So when the weather clears up, then I feel pretty good and I get out and do a whole bunch, and then I feel like crap from doing too much. But it's short. As long as I heal, as long as I rest and stay positive, I heal. Thank you, Cindy. My wife is Libra. Oh, that's cool. It's interesting how those cards, they do pertain to whoever asked for it. You know, if you think about it. I mean, I don't know if I've ever pulled a card where somebody was like, well, that has nothing to do with me whatsoever. They're all, you know, I don't know. That's supposed to be what they are about, though. Oh. There's no witchcraft or anything like that involved. Oh, boy, that stupid earbud's hurting my ear. Just going to get rid of it. Don't need it anyway. So, hi, Sweet Pea. What's that, pretty girl? Huh? I think she wants me to let her out the door. You want to go out? Yes. She looked out the window when I said that. Hang on one second. Let me let my Sweet Pea out. You want out? You want out this way? Or you want out that way? This way? Yep, there you go. Yep, it's still raining. You sure? Okay. She's such a cat. You know, you let your cat, they like act like they gotta go out so bad, and then you open the door and they just want to stand in the doorway. Like you can't open nor shut it. Yes, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. You may have a card. I'd love to know everyone's sun signs if they don't mind sharing. I am Cancer. Sharon, I am shuffling for you. I did buy a lottery ticket. If the cards are positive, that's great. All right, Sharon. This is your card. I really felt it hard right there. The moon in Leo. Sharon. It's an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy. That's the same card June got. That's yours, Sharon. It's funny, all these cards in this deck, and sometimes I'll pull the same cards a couple of times for different people. So, Sagittarius. Yeah, yeah, you and June, Sharon. Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with being opinionated. Um, for me, it's I appreciate other people's opinions, but I don't like someone else's opinion being forced down my throat, nor will I ever do it to anybody else. So, but I think everyone should voice their own opinions and think for yourself. Be a critical thinker. You never know. You know. Sometimes we figure these things out the hard way. Sometimes we figure them out the easy way. It's part of life, isn't it? It's fun being an adult. I have grandkids. I have my oldest grandchild will actually be a legal adult this year. I feel so old. I do. I feel old. So, White Rabbit is a Gemini. My girls are Leos and my son is a Cancer. And my other son is what's April? I kind of stand my ground. Yes, I have a right to mine. Right. I don't think there's anything wrong with standing your ground. My mind feels young, my body feels old. Same here. Same here. But you know what? I'm Gen X, so you know most of us people who are Gen Xers never really totally grow up. We're all a little bit juvenile in our own way. That's what I thought was it was Aries. Thank you, Craig. So, but you know we're all a little bit juvenile in our own way. Are you reading us the Constitution of America, free speech? Yeah, in my own way, I reckon I am. You see, that's and I don't talk about politics very much, but I will just say this. Politically, here's where I am. I believe in the Constitution of the United States. I follow the Constitution of the United States and the Ten Commandments in the Bible. And my own conscience. And of course, God. But I don't have I guess I'm more closer to libertarian than anything. But I believe I that's what I like what I just said. That's all I'm going to say, um, and I'll leave it right there. I do not denounce or put down anyone else for what they believe or don't believe. I think everyone has a right to their own opinions, and you have your reasons for believing the way you believe, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's awesome. And if everyone would just accept everyone, the good people, you know, there's a lot of good people in this world that end up being in bad situations for the simple fact that they're so stuck in their own beliefs that they can't open their mind to other people's beliefs. You know, just because you know I believe this or I believe that doesn't mean that I don't want to hear um, what someone else believes and why. And it doesn't matter on what subject. I'm not talking about just religion. I'm talking about politically, religiously, and ethically, everything, you know, just in general. I'm pretty open minded for the most part. There are evil things I am unwilling to bend an ear to. I have nothing, I do not want anything to do with evil, anything that is evil. So I would never accept evil, anything that is evil. I'll never accept it. Evil must be wiped out. We have to, and I think if most human beings are good people, and if we all if we all come together and try and defeat the evil, it'll go away a lot faster. We're all more alike than different if you forget what is taught. Exactly, Sharon. Exactly. We are. We we're all human beings, you know, and if that's not good enough, then I don't know. I don't doubt we'll ever. I doubt I'll ever get to see what I would love to see, our beautiful Earth, um, and population of people and stuff the way I would love to see it. And yes, I'm a big Star Trek fan, but no, I'm not. Um, I don't believe that the world is going to be like what Star Trek had in their stuff. I don't believe it's going to be even nowhere near that. But I also don't believe I'm going to be able to see it in my lifetime. Now there's a lot of stuff going on around the internet right now about people saying these are end times that we live in. Um, from my readings of the Bible, and yes, I do believe that there were many books left out of the Bible. So when I talk about the Bible, I talk about the parts that I have read and the parts that I know about that aren't necessarily in the King James Version, but were originally parts of the Bible. But one thing that has always been consistent is that uh, only God said only He knows when the end will be. So for me, I've never. He didn't put any like he didn't put any amendments in there or exceptions. It was a very matter of fact statement. So for me, all these people going around saying, well, you know, this and this and this and this is it's going to be the end of the world right now. I'm not sold on it. I mean, I can understand where, you know, like in the book of Revelation, it talks about end times and things are going to happen. But I mean, I'm almost 57 years old, and they've been saying this is end times as long as I've been alive, probably a lot longer. So I don't put a lot of stock in it. Georgia diving recovery. Hello. So I don't put a lot of stock in it. I think I'm not going to live my life in fear. I'm going to live my life the best that I can and have a good time and enjoy what's left of my life. You know, I'm 57. I could live another 57 years for all I know, or I could leave tomorrow and that'd be it. Or who knows? You know, I could be standing out in my yard feeding my chickens and a meteor bonk me on the head and kill me. You know, we're not guaranteed nothing. Yes, my mind and heart are open, have my own trouble with some that are so closed, ego so big, opinionated people, but evil finds all. Prayers for the understood. God has us where we are for a reason. I agree. We flow with honor in this process, love, trust, and acceptance. Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, I just like you guys know sometimes I just go off on a weird rant, but I just I just feel like God wants us to be inherently good people, and God wants us to be good to each other, and He wants us to help those who need help. I think that's a big one. I do believe in ascension. I do believe that we do ascend as human beings. Our souls ascend and we move on to the next level. Whether it's a dimension or another planet, I don't know. but I do believe we move on, or or if it's just heaven. Either way, we do move on. But I believe that we are put here to learn lessons, and each time our soul is recycled, we go through what lessons that we already learned. Um, so I don't know how to find out where you're at as far as your ascension level is, but I feel like one of the things always wants us to do, and even if you don't believe in God, it's just the right thing to do, and that's to help people that need help. Don't judge. Don't judge these people. Don't judge them. So what if there's a homeless person sitting there picking out of the trash? Do you think they want to be sitting there picking out of the trash to find food? No. Nobody wants to do that. Don't judge them. How about go buy them something to eat? How about take them something to eat if you see that? How about give them $5 instead of, or $8 or whatever, instead of buying that Starbucks? Help somebody. James and I were downtown a couple of weeks ago, our little tiny downtown at the courthouse, and there was a young couple who were in a beat up old truck who had a flat tire, and so we saw that he had a compressor, and when we came back out, he had the compressor off and the tire was still flat. So of course James asked the guy, did he need any help, and he was like, well, we've got a hole in the tire, we need to um, get a kit. Excuse me. Anyway, sorry. James happened to have a tire repair kit in the truck, and so he gave it to him. That young couple was so grateful, so grateful for that. For us, that was nothing. You know, we go, we don't eat fast food, but sometimes we go through McDonald's if we're going on a road trip. Because my favorite is McDonald's coffee, and so we go through, and we always pay for the people behind us. And a lot of times it's a lot more than what we spent, but we don't care. It ain't about that. Just do nice things. Hi, Quinn. Let's see, what did I miss? Learn lessons and give blessings. When you work out, the universe works on flow of energy. You give to others, you give to yourself. It does come back. White Rabbit, me please. Do you want a card? White Rabbit? Sorry, guys, I don't know. There's some kind of a little illness going around right now, and we'll get over it. Has anybody else noticed that they have been like extra striping the skies this last week as well? Besides all these UFOs that are supposedly being shot down, we've been getting lots and lots of sky striping. When we did have a nice day without rain and clouds, they striped it so bad. Okay, let's see. White Rabbit, this is cards for you. Alright. We got the moon in Libra. And it says, avoid making serious decisions and instead focus on creating harmony within your relationships. Hi, Nige. Oh, you've missed a lot. Seen a few chemtrails last week out in the car. They've just been really bad this week. And right in line, we have not been feeling well. We've been coughing and had some chest congestion and not felt good at all. Yeah, it's the first time we've been sick since before COVID hit. Sorry on my, don't specs. Oh. So, yeah, I've got the card, the lunar cards. If anybody wants me to pull one for you, I pulled quite a few. I don't usually get it up my way much, but they hit hard under the sun last night. Man, I'm telling you, it was like I took some videos with my phone a little bit, and also saw quite a few times. The more you see the trails, the sky stripes. Does anybody else here also see a lot of little sundogs or just little rainbows? Oh, all right, Dave wants a card because I saw a lot of those this week too. Kimba M, welcome to my stream. Dave, this is your card for you, Dave. Let's see what you got. I think those sundogs are definitely chemtrail related. Dave's Waffle House. You got the moon in Gemini. Okay. And it says, stress may be an issue during this time. That's for you, Dave. So, anywho, I'm just reshuffling a little bit. Much love to you too, Kimba. Thank you for coming. Anyway, so what else? We've talked about the UAP UFOs being supposedly shot down all over the world. So we've seen them in Canada, USA, and China. So far, there was the big earthquake in Turkey. I saw some video this morning of the canyon that it created. Golly, that was pretty bad. Those poor people. What else? So we got the Epstein files are being released this week. We got, let's see, some stuff about the laptop. More stuff about that. We got the U.S. House of Representatives have been doing a lot more investigations of the ex-Twitter executives, along with they've kicked a lot of people off of committees that shouldn't have been there to begin with. What else? That's what we've talked about over the last hour or so. I shall only be on here for another 10 or 15 minutes though, because like I said, this weather has got me. I can't sit here for longer than an hour, or I'm gonna just be all not worth crap for the rest of the day. And I've got some wings I gotta go prepare to cook. And I don't know, we may or may not watch the Super Bowl. Maybe some of it. I know our team didn't, so it doesn't matter. We know we've always watched football a lot, but just like the last couple of years, it seems to me it feels rigged. It's like there's some stuff that happens in these games that it's unreal. It's like has to be rigged. So I mean, is the NFL turning into what was that the wrestling? You know, way back in the 80s, I remember it was all about the wrestling, WrestleMania and all that, and then you come to find out it's all fake. It's all an act. Amit? Hello? Mm-hmm. Yes, crazy striping. I did, last year, when I first got my, full spectrum Nikon P1000, I got a close-up of a plane leaving chemtrails. Or I can't remember if it was chemtrails or contrail. Either way, it was a trail. Anyway, I closed in on it, and I actually caught a little UAP going through the chemtrails. And I don't know if that was on my previously hacked channel that's gone now, or if I got it on this channel. I'll have to go back and look. Is anyone facing buffering issues? Some people were earlier. Mine could be the problem. My for whatever reason, my Wi-Fi is signal keeps going up and down. Chair giveaway? A chair giveaway? They're saying Eagles will win 37-34, but who knows, says Blackjack. Oh, well, it's just an excuse for me to cook a whole bunch of wings. So, I'm going to make some... James likes hot barbecue and I like buffalo. Then I make homemade ranch dressing to go with. So... I'm excited about the wings. I don't care about the ball game that much. So, but we'll see. Should be a good game. Anyway, well, I guess I'm about to bomb out here. I'm going to end in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, guys. I appreciate everybody being here. This has been a really good live stream. And I will tell you that like in the future, if you want to come on and talk about anything at all, let me know, and I will send you a link. I will put the link up. I would love to see other people's footage. If you got footage, love to see it. Love to show, if you want to show everybody. Some of the best UFO pictures I've ever seen to this day were captured by two people who are subscribers of this channel and who have their own channels. And one is Richard Borba. He caught it in a photograph he took. And the other one was Matt of UFOs Above Us. And I don't think he's been posting anything in his, I'm not sure. But either way, those two are the best UFOs I've ever seen. Saucers, plain as day. Those of you who have been with me for a long time know what I'm talking about. Those were awesome. So, if you have a really great shot of one, a video, photo, anything like that, my email address is hillbillymoonwatch@gmail.com. I'll put that in. At gmail.com. Yeah, I haven't seen Matt either. He's such a good guy. Yeah, if I don't believe it's aliens, and I'll just say this really quick before I go. I don't believe that those are alien UFOs because don't you think they have the technology to, for one, know that they're about to get a missile shot at them and be able to either get out of the way or deflect it? I mean, you know, I don't believe it. I don't believe they're UFOs that they're talking about in the mainstream media shooting down. I don't think they can shoot them down. Do you really think that the military could shoot down UFOs? I don't. I really don't. Because if they could, why are they still here? Anyway, that's something to think about. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend or today. And I will talk to you all soon. Happy sky watching. Bye.